Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I asked on Twitter what you guys wanted to see next, and it was an everyday makeup routine and skincare routine, so I'm sharing everything with you. Coming straight out of South Carolina, I'm spending time with friends and family, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it so much. If you aren't following me on Snapchat, I'm definitely showing behind the scenes. My aunt has a beautiful house right on a golf course in Hilton Head Island, and we are just having the greatest time ever. So definitely follow me on Snapchat, Haley Adnama. And then I am also posting a blog post telling all about everything I use, so go visit that because I'm going to be linking every product and talking about it since you guys wanted to see my skincare routine. So thank you so much for watching and enjoy the show. The first thing I want to talk about is how I take care of my skin. I've recently switched over to using oils. So I'm using grapeseed oil to take off my makeup. I order it on Amazon. You can get it anywhere. Just 100% organic grapeseed oil. I take off all my makeup, and then I use either just a clean bar of soap, or I use like a cleansing oil from Burt's Bees, and I wash my face with that. I cleanse my face. For a moisturizer, I just use 100% organic rose hip oil. So I'm going to put this all over my face before I put on my makeup. So I usually do this after I wash my face. And I'm using rose hip oil as a moisturizer all over my neck, and then I'll just let that dry a little bit. Next thing I do is I'm gonna put sunscreen all over my face. When I went and got a facial one time, I had acne scars all over my face. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do, and one of the most important things she told me to do is exfoliate my face once in a while, and then also to use sunscreen. And that is going to save your skin for years and years and years. So I took that seriously, and now I'm putting sunscreen all over my face and my neck every single day. So that's the next thing I do. So all over my face here, neck. I try to skip my eyes because sunscreen can burn your eyes. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a primer. This is going to minimize all of my pores, and I'm a very pore person. So I like to cover the pores on my nose. I like to cover up the texture on my forehead and on my chin. So I put just a little bit on my finger. I rub it on my nose. I love to use a primer. I even prime my skin for a spray tan. Primers really help keep the makeup on all day and just set really nicely. So I always use a primer, and then I just got this foundation at a drugstore, the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation, and I just use my fingers right now. I just put it all over, and like I rub it in like a moisturizer almost. Okay, so once you rubbed foundation all the way in, I move on to concealer. Now, a lot of people said something about how it looks like I'm glowing, and I think what that is around my eyes, how I do my concealer. So if you're wondering how to get a glow, pay close attention here. So the Master Conceal from Maybelline, put a little drop on my finger. So I do a little something here to really make the eyes pop. I'm going to use the Becca Liquid Highlighter from Jaclyn Hill. A little bit goes a long way. So I make my own little cocktail. Rub it in, and then put it all over your eye area. So like a little triangle almost. And then I basically put it on like eyeshadow. All over. And then basically anywhere you want your face to pop. So I put a little on my nose here. So the highlighter really makes like an extra glow effect, which I love. What I like to do is to really make sure I have everything. I get a little brush like this. It's from MAC. I got it like forever ago. I just get it wet a little bit and then press everything down in. And then from there, I'm going to set my eye area with a little bit of powder. I've been using this Kat Von D palette for like 10 years, it seems. Tap off, and then I put it on like eyeshadow first, all over, same thing, and then I go under my eye and my nose, sometimes if you don't want it to look so dewy, I will set my foundation as well with just a teeny bit of powder just to kind of like dry it up so it doesn't look too wet, if you know what I'm saying. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just my eyebrows. I'm just gonna start by brushing them. I just use this NYX. I picked it up at Ulta as well. One end is a highlighter, which is awesome, and I'll show you guys how I light my eyes again. And then the other side is just the eyebrow filler pencil thing. So I don't take a ton of time on my eyebrows. I kind of just fill in the arch a bit, and then I'm on my way. Brush it in again, so I kind of like blend everything in. I wipe off any mistakes. Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Brow Drama. I also just picked it up at Ulta. And what this does is it keeps your eyebrows in place while also giving them a tint. And then now what I'm gonna do is go back to the NYX that I just showed you I filled my brows in, and use the other side, which is a highlighting side, and I'm going to give my brows and my eyes a little pop of highlight. The arch, and then right in like my tear duct area. So the next biggest thing is to like blend it in. I just use my finger, tap it into your brow. More steps left. I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D palette. And now I'm gonna do like a little bronzer. I always do like all three of them. Tap it off, just keep tapping till basically nothing's left. And then I will go from like here to here and just to really accent the cheek. Keep on tapping. Then my forehead here, blend it in, give some more here, underneath here to make the lips pop, a little bit on the nose. Basically just put it anywhere you want to look. It's gonna make you look tanner. Blend it in with the neck. I'm gonna go in with my Becca times Jaclyn Hill highlighting palette. I love this palette so much, and highlighting is one of my favorite things to do on my spare time. So I'm just going to again mix both the Champagne Pop and then I don't remember what the other one was called. And then I'm going to highlight that eye cheek area just a few times. On my nose here, just high on the nose, and then you can put some in your eye if you want to. You can put it all over your face. It makes your lips pop. It's good, good. All right, so everything looks pretty bright, I would say. The thing I do is lashes. I really don't spend much time here either. I use an eyelash curler. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I'm in pain, I'm in pain. Okay, now that that's over. This is my favorite mascara of all time. And then I prime my eyelashes first. I love this mascara so much because you just go to the number 2 and then you have your black mascara. Do with my makeup is I use the Makeup Forever setting powder because it makes your makeup stay in place for so long, and I work out all the time, so I really need sweat proof makeup. So what I do is I go in with the setting powder, I get another brush and I put it in here, tap it all off, and then I'm just gonna go in and basically set everything, especially my forehead because I get so sweaty during the day. I'm sweating right now. I'm gonna sweat it in a few minutes. What's really important is I use this setting powder with my little highlighting brush, and then I go in, tap, 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 and then I go into my under eye area and set that, and then it ensures that my mascara isn't gonna run all over my face. And then around my nose because I also sweat there. The last and final thing that's really gonna make your skin glow is making sure you take care of your lips. So my favorite chapstick I got from my little Etsy bag, Hanalei chapstick. So keep your lips moisturized. it changes your whole face already. If I'm really being fancy, I will go in with my Anastasia liquid lip. It's good. My favorite color is going to be the Crush liquid lipstick. I'll outline my lip first, and I will fill it in. It dries a little bit slower when you have chapstick on, but it looks so much better. It looks more glossy. And yeah, that is kind of my every single day of my life makeup tutorial. It takes me 5 minutes usually. I can just run out the door. I could do it in the car. I can do it at school. I can do it at work. I can do it at the gym. It works for me. I just like simple, to the point, what's really gonna accent my facial features that I like, and that's not gonna look too much. Very simple, easy, glowy, shiny makeup look. And if I could let you know anything really important about your skincare and keeping it really nice, it's using oils. Whenever I have a pimple, all I do is put a little bit of tea tree oil on it. I'll just put it on my finger and then dab it on my pimple. And then as a moisturizer, again, rose hip oil. And for a cleanser, a bar of soap. The more simple, I think, the better. I don't think we need to be using such expensive skincare, especially if you're young. Sunscreen it up, oil. I definitely get a lot of tips from other bloggers too, which I'll link below. I'm always drinking water and working out and thinking positive, and I think that also shines through the pores too. So make sure you're not stressing about everything, and you know, living every day. Don't worry too much about the way your makeup looks. Usually I don't even wear it that much. I'm definitely gonna link everything in the comment section below, what I used in this everyday makeup tutorial if you wanted to find it yourself. Everything is pretty much under $10. Thank you guys so much for watching. And you should be drinking apple cider vinegar every day. That really helps. Ooh, really does.
There's no time, no space. I could be your private island on a different planet. Anything could happen.